Hi, boys and girls. Today's Friday, so I'd love for you to practice tracing your first and last name. And when you've done that, pull out your calendar, because I want to know what the date is today. We know it's Friday, and Friday is right here, starting with that F. And if we come down, see this rectangle here? That's where we need to put our next sticker. But what number is that? I want you to think about what number is that, and if you're not sure, count the stickers and we will figure it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that number is 8. Go ahead and add a sticker to number 8. I'm going to add a nice heart sticker to mine, and then you can put your calendar away. All right, so we're going to make a picture of a toy today, a toy that starts with a Y. And this is what it's going to look like. Do you know what this toy is called? It's a yo-yo. A yo-yo, and it's a little round circle that's got a long string wrapped around it, and sometimes people tie it to their finger, and you can bounce it up and down and see if you can get it to go up and down the string. So this is going to look a little bit like that. Now, there are 2 types of yo-yos I sent home because I only had a few of these. They're cupcake wrappers is what they are. So I'm going to show you. You either have a little paper one that looks like this with hearts on it, or you have a slightly bigger one that's silver. Or if you have another kind of cupcake wrapper at home, you're welcome to use that as well. So they're going to look a little bit different, but everybody has the same color string, although the string has got a few different colors in it. Look, it's yellow and blue and green. Oh, got my paper clip stuck on there. All right, so the first thing I would like you to do is get this blue piece of paper out. At the bottom here, we have our letter of the week, our Y. And there's 2 of them because it's called a yo-yo. So we're going to trace our Y, and we're going to start at the top of the Y over here, do our short line in, jump up, do the long line down. Same thing over here. Short line in, jump up, do that long line down. So I'm going to go ahead and do mine. I'll angle this down so you can see a bit better. There we go. Now I'm ready for the second step. And for the second step, you're going to trace your hand. Now, we've done this a few times over the past few weeks. We're going to use this piece of paper, and you're going to ask a grown-up to help you. Your job is to put your hand on the piece of paper like this, but you're going to do it on the table. Ellie, come on over. She's going to be my helper. Okay, place your hand flat like that, kind of near the top, and then your arm down. We're going to trace, here, I'll move your shirt so they can see better, a bit of the arm here, and then we're going to go around every finger. Try to stay really still for your grown-up so that it comes out being the exact shape of your hand. Ta-da! There we go. We've got our hand. Now we're going to get our scissors and cut it out. This is going to take us a little time because we have tiny little spaces in here. So if you need help with those tiny little spaces, your grown-up can help you, but I know you can cut. So why don't we do this? Get your scissors. We're going to cut the arm part here first. And then you can come up around here. And if you want to, you can just go around the fingers like this, and we'll do that last. So I haven't done the tricky parts yet. I've done the easy arm part, and I've come around the hand. Now, I know you can do the thumb here because there's a nice big space. But those fingers, if they're very close together, are going to be hard. So if you want to stop here and ask your grown-up to help you cut these parts, that's fine with me, or give it a try. What I'm going to do is stop there and come in this side. Here we go. I'm going to come around this finger come in that side and then go on this side. And if you make a mistake, you can certainly get another piece of paper and try it again. All right, let's see how mine looks. Remember, you can pause the video if you're not done so that you can take your time with your grown-up. Looks like a hand with a part of an arm, doesn't it? All right, so before we glue this onto our paper, we need to add our yo-yo string. I'll show you the finished product one more time so you can see what it's going to look like. And if you look carefully, I've tied it to one of the fingers. So I'm going to do that now, and one more time you may want to ask your grown-up for help because this takes a little bit of practice tying a knot around the finger. I'm doing the finger that's next to the pinky finger, but it doesn't really matter which finger you choose to tie it around. Let me angle this down so you can see. Whoops. See, even for grown-ups, it can be tricky too. I'm going to knot it once and once again so it stays there. Okay, ta-da! Let's see. That works pretty well, doesn't it? All right, let me move these things out of the way. And you can get ready with your glue stick for the next step. Okay, so our next step, let's see, I want to place it up here somewhere with the arm coming off the edge of the paper. So I'm just going to put glue all over this hand. I'm not going to put it on the string, but I am going to put it on that finger so that can stay down. And you can do the same. Let's do each finger and thumb and the middle of the hand here. I like to do the side with the pencil markings on it so that I can hide those and turn it over. So you can see this is the side that has the pencil markings on it. Then I can flip this gluey side over and no one will see any pencil markings. There we go. And I'm going to make sure that's stuck down at the end so my knot stays on there. All right. Looking pretty good, isn't it? Now we just have to add our yo-yo to the bottom of the string. So remember, you have different types of yo-yos. If you have this silver yo-yo, I suggest using runny glue because it's not made out of paper. It's sort of metal tinfoil material, and I think it will stick better. But if you have this heart one, it's made out of paper. So I would suggest using a glue stick. That'll stick really well, okay? Now, the trick is just making sure that that the string, the yarn, hides underneath your yo-yo somewhere, okay? And as I always say, try not to cover up your words because people want to see how nicely you've traced your Y's down here. All right, so I'm going to flip this over and get gluing, whether you're using a glue stick or runny glue like me. Okay. I'm going to make sure my yarn is tucked under there and press that down. All right, and then we can lift it up and see how it looks. There we go. And I like that the string is loose, just like a real yo-yo. I hope you had fun making it. Maybe some of you can hold it up later today at 12 and show Mrs. Cook and I. We'd love to see how they look when they're all done. See you later. Bye-bye.